Well, it's another good win for us. It's wins in this conference don't come easy, especially when we're trying to put a lot of things in that's difficult for our guys to pick up. But as they get used to it, they're getting better and better at it. I thought offensively we did a lot of really good things. I thought defensively in the first half we played excellent defense. We just turned it over a few too many times. We rebounded better. And like I told our guys in there, I said, I don't change, starting lineups are irrelevant to me. But when you get 2 rebounds in a game and you lose, I like to change things. So if you're a front court player and you want a lot of minutes, you got to rebound the ball. And certainly Ray tonight grabbing 11 rebounds and Honest grabbing 9 helped us have a 39-28 edge. We also had 18 assisted at 7, which is a good thing.
Coach, it seemed like the big passing was a big key tonight offensively. Is that something you guys understood?
Yeah, we threw some away. You know, like Ray's pass last time, he didn't look, he just threw it. But Ray has been touch passing very well and doing a good job. He was very active tonight.
What sort of things are you putting in at this stage of the season?
Well, about 3 weeks ago, we started playing matchup zone again, and it's a very difficult thing to learn for guys like VJ because you have to be constantly talking and recognizing, like if a big is high and he rolls down, it's got to be a switch, and you got to be able to talk and communicate the switch. So it's difficult. He's a much better player when we just play switching man.
How were you able to take away Andrew White today?
Well, to be honest, we get up on him as if it's a dribble use situation. We play him as if he has no dribble. We get up, we sit on his right hand. And that's what probably a lot of teams are doing to him right now.
What was the key to forcing Syracuse into so many missed threes?
You know, at Syracuse, the most impressive thing about the win is we got off our feet and challenged every shot they took. Tonight they get some open ones, but we're doing a very good job of challenging shots. Overall, we communicated very well tonight. We did some really, really good things with switching. And it's important that you get up on them and make them drive. Especially when you have a 20-point lead, you know they're going to do that. They're either going to try to get fouled or shoot a 3.
How do you get Ray to be this consistent? Maybe not a double-double, but something closer to this struggle?
You know, I think the whole team has been inconsistent. It's not just Ray. I think, you know, Jalen had 3 great games, and then he had 2 rebounds against North Carolina. Tonight he didn't rebound the basketball, and then Mango's had 2 or 3 great games. That's been the problem with us. We haven't had consistency on the backboard from the same players. But the good thing is you got enough players that you can substitute and find out who's the guy going to get the job done.
We only had 3 block shots today, but when you're pressing out on their 3-point shooters, don't put those guys in the bag like Honest.
Well, our length is a real big stretch. What we want to do tonight was press them, not to steal, just press to fatigue, because we realize some of the guys are going to play a lot of minutes. So that's all we were trying to do. A lot of times, if you can just get them to speed dribble, it takes a lot out of you.
Earlier this season, you challenged Donovan to be a star. Is this what you had envisioned?
Yeah, I think he's playing like a star. I think he's a great basketball player who put a lot of time and effort into his game. And I think if the rest of the guys would put the effort in the summertime like Donovan did, they would have made the same strides. But there are very few people like him that understand that although the season is 5 months long, that means there's 6-7 months left, depending on when you start, to improve. And you got to work at your game. And he did. He worked his butt off. Great shooter. He's improved his passing. He's a steal machine. Quite a player.
Coach, did you make any changes defensively from the first game to the second game? It seemed like you guys...
We pressed. We didn't press at Syracuse. We pressed outside of that. You know, Syracuse can beat anybody on a given night. And we just wanted to make sure that every shot they took was challenged.
They pressed you back when they got behind. You haven't seen much of that this year. Do you like the way you attacked?
Well, they have a great press, but they 2-2-1 press tonight, which I haven't seen them do too much. But once we got used to it and Honest decided to throw the ball to a player rather than the stands, it was very good.
Rick, is the level of production you've got, Donovan's in the mix for ACC Player of the Year. Does it surprise you a little bit how much he's, I know you expected big things from him. You knew you needed somebody to score, but to score, 25.
I actually did. I mean, we're ranked in the top 10, and he's our best player. So, I think that Kennard and Justin Jackson they're going to be up for National Players of the Year. And Donovan's certainly one of the top players in the country. This is a conference of great basketball players. And so he's a tremendous young man. He's really improved. I love guys that work at their game. Quentin Snyder played a great game, 34 minutes, 6 assists, and no turnovers. I mean, that's not easy to do against Syracuse.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Thank you.